This is the royal story. Welcome to my channel. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate, attended the England vs Wales rugby match with their eldest son, Prince George. Interestingly, Mr. and Mrs. William are the royal patrons of the England and Wales teams respectively, but the young prince's appearance successfully drew the attention of outside fans away from the rivalry between William and Kate. In the course of the game, the gentle Princess Kate, in attention to the game at the same time, also did not forget to explain to the young prince on the field form. It is said that Kate from last year realized that her eldest son must adapt in advance to the identity of the direct heir and change to introverted personality, so decided to take him to some of the more formal and not too serious occasions. After seeing the England team score, George cheered along with his mother, while William beside him followed by his son. Pressure. Little George was photographed spitting out his tongue, and noticed the camera Kate face is also smug smile. After the photos were posted on the official Kensington Palace social media account, royal fans retweeted and wrote with a caption, "Oh, he really is a sweetheart, our little prince is just so cute." Another fan added, "The expression of his tongue out really made me cute." Another fan said, "I always thought a younger Prince Louis would be cuter, but now it looks like I was wrong." Some users compared a photo of Princess Charlotte sticking her tongue out at a reporter in 2019 with Prince George, saying that the little princess looked more like a boy, while the shy Prince George was more adorable, probably because the outgoing Charlotte was intentionally ghosting at the photographer who took her picture, while George was similar to pampering his parents. This may be because the extroverted Charlotte was intentionally protesting to the photographer who took her picture, while George was reacting similarly to his parent. Natural reaction. The final rugby match was England's 23-19 victory over Wales, and the moment the result was announced, Kate turned her head to her husband with a smug look on her face, while Prince William was clearly upset, and little George seemed tired of the long game. Before the game started, Mr. and Mrs. William took George along to meet RFU President Jeff Blackett and WRU helmsman Gerard Davies, and a number of staff members, during which Prince William kept his arm around the introverted George, and encouraged him to shake hands with each other. After noticing that the young prince was a bit rattled and nervous, the staff started to initiate a conversation with George, asking him whether he supported his mother or his father's team, while the young prince shrugged and smiled mischievously at his father, meaning that he aimed to support his mother, although he did not have a particular team to support. George then also asked if he liked rugby, to which Prince William replied on his behalf, "Rugby has been a must in our house." Pointing to Kate again, he said, "Because she likes it so much. Every time she plays rugby I try to stay away from her." After giving her husband a blank look, Kate led the conversation back to George and told people that George had a full set of rugby equipment, and encouraged George to tell everyone how he played rugby at school. Interestingly, as George began to tell how he solved the problems he encountered in learning rugby, the prince suddenly turned to his mother and said, "But I haven't solved you?" Kate laughed and replied, "Yes, you haven't. I have to say that this family is really cute, and under the nurturing of Mr. and Mrs. William, little George's character is slowly changing, which is very important for the future problems and responsibilities he will face." Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I'll keep sharing more great content.